Yeah, why? I just told her to tell me when she was ready. All right, now that we got all that sorted. I accidentally knotted up my headphones here. Okay, there we go. Well, welcome to the first live stream of Star Wars Galaxies. We're actually running it on the Legends server, so as you can tell here, it's the, for those of you who are aware of it, it's the NGE. For those of you who aren't aware of it, it's just, this is a very old Star Wars Galaxies, our Star Wars MMO. I'll give you a little taste here of the house. Obviously got a Han Solo figurine there. The thing that's nice about this game when it came out was, you know, you can tell it to go on the wall like that by kind of physically moving it. So this was just, these are some of the vet rewards that you would get for playing for a long time, but Legends kind of gave people access to the majority of them. But what we're gonna do today is figure out the. All right, so we're looking somewhat decent on money. I thought we would be hurting. Let's look here. January 21st, structure maintenance, Mustafarian bunker. That's what we're in. That's what we're concerned about. Come up here. We have a little greeter. Pay maintenance. Let's go. 20,000. And then we can look at status and see what 20,000 does. 20,000 gets us 33 days. That's good. That means 33 days worth of rent, if you will. This was pretty much the remainder of the old guild city. We had a little city. FSR stood for that's the guild name. Stood for 50 Shades of Rey. It was clever at the time. Here, the little FSR, you know, so we were a little bit of a role-playing guild. We had our own little Jedi temple that was, we were starting to work on just collecting some stuff, and we were going to design it, but guild never really took off, and we kind of got sidetracked on other games. But what we're going to do, call a little TIE fighter here, get us to go to travel. This is like a quick travel feature. This game loads up. Oh, another player there. We're gonna head up into space. This is really why I play on the server. It's because it has space. Got my Jedi Starfighter here, kept it the same colors like Anakin had in episode 3. Yeah, episode 3. Here is one of my TIE fighters. I'm on the... So my alliance is the Imperial Alliance. You can be freelance, you can be Imperial, or you can be Rebel type bomber. Interceptor. Your regular TIE fighter. Oh, and the luxury yacht. That was an old pre-order bonus that you'd get back when the game was originally out. Thing I like about this is you have your your TIE fighter here. You hit select, you hit manage, and then you can actually switch out the armoring, switch out the weapon. Depending on the weapon, depends on what the weapon looks like. But the weapon takes because it's energy, you have to have a good capacitor, so it's kind of complex. Now go here, select, manage. Nice little bug is so I have an R3 unit that sits right there, like R2D2, and he runs all my droid commands. So there used to be an error where they don't load in. So let's launch in the ship. Grab my trusted joystick here. As you see, here we are inside the spaceship. And I have a series of droid commands. Ooh, look right here. I need to repair my ship. Series of droid commands to run, which just kind of makes my ship a little bit better. Overload the capacitor, which allows me to pretty much have more quote-unquote ammo. Overload the engines, which makes myself go quicker. I'm gonna overload the weapons so I can do more damage, but we'll see about maybe not really doing that right away. Because the more damage you do, the more obviously ammo it takes. So, and then we have here, it allows me to drain all the energy out of here and redo my shields, but my shields are full. They're just damaged. So, what we need to do is find the Naboo space station. To remember the buttons here. Not those buttons. There we go. Naboo space station. I'm gonna do an autopilot real quick. See how far off it is? Oh, not very far. Right down here, although it's shaking right down here, is kind of like my miles per hour. This is how much booster I have left. What we need to do is go to this space station in front of us. If I can remember the button to flag it. There we go. We're 10,000 meters away. You can also zoom out if you would like. It, enemy ship right there. You can see the planet of Naboo to the left. There used to be a, there still is, there used to be a way you can hail this spaceship when you're like 1,000 meters out and talk to them, but I forget how to do it. It would be funny if it was hail. Nope, not hail. Do this. We're gonna request repairs. All of it. Now we're looking good there. There's an Imperial. Ooh. Did I do engine overload? Doesn't feel like I did. I did. Okay. That's the one thing that I remember about this joystick. Is it, I don't know if there's a way you can adjust it, but man, this spring would be crazy. Ooh. Someone's actually hitting me. These are all level 1 fighters, so they're fairly weak. I remember Dathomir or Dantooine being where I thought I was leveling last, so we'll check it out. Next Sunday, we're going to play a little bit of Star Wars The Old Republic. Feel the differences between the games. Based in Star Wars The Old Republic. Definitely not like this game. More of a rail shooter. I also plan on getting my my other systems hooked up somehow. I have a PlayStation and I have a Nintendo Switch. And I have, you know, there's some games on both those that I would enjoy playing more of. PlayStation had that Gundam game that I would really enjoy playing, but I don't have a way to currently set it up in my current room. These are tier 3, so they might be a little low, but they might be just fine. For my skill level, at least, or lack of skill level. Now, usually in this game there's music, but we disabled it for copyright. Yeah. These ones take a little bit more. Maybe Dantooine isn't where I wanted to go. But we'll just go ahead and work on these guys right around here. Maybe it was Dathomir, but or we can try to head to the Wookiee home planet of Kashyyyk. Mustafar, maybe. We'll see what Mustafar has going on. We're gonna try a different planet, try to get something that gets us actual XP. We're getting some. Yeah, some items, some weapons and stuff like that, which is good. You can sell them or you can keep them. Right now we're gonna sell them just to. We're up here to make a little bit of money. And go. This game would be came out in 2003, so what, 17 years old? Something like that. I think it came out in 2003. I'm not exactly sure what year it came out, but see what we got going on in the Wookiee homeworld. Base station here. There's the Imperial station. Blue asteroids there mean you can mine it if you had done the quest to get all the stuff for the mining ship. We haven't, so. Tier 2. So. Still pretty low. Endor used to be. I think Endor. Beryllium C. I think that's gonna be too high of a level. Probably get wrecked, but. Oh, there we go. There's tier 4. I need to cancel my hyperspace. Hopefully that cancels it. That's what we're looking. Nope, we're not going to cancel it. Dang it. This is what we wanted, probably. Tier 3. Tier 3 might work. But where were we? We were in Kashyyyk, so that was tier 4. Now there is a place you can go to deep space where there's a lot of nasty high level ships out there, but I think you have to be an ace to do that. And we're not an ace. Not yet. At the rate that I play this game, probably never will be, but I'm not sure what he was shooting at, but okay. Little hitboxes, man. Little hitboxes. See what? That's just a regular space station. There's some more. Tier 4, that's what I'm talking about. Tier 4s. I can't attack them? Okay. There's some rebels. $3,000. Not bad. They will mess me up if they hit me. That's one reason why I've kept my weapons not overloaded. So I can keep my shields up. My shields are almost drained. So now we need to hit F6. Ah! There we go. Did a shield shunt to get my shields back up. This is what happens here. We got A-wings after me, per usual. See if we can't disable the reactor. We're gonna need to do another shield shunt here. Get the shields back up and running. Go after that A-wing. Disabled it. Come back around. Finish it off. Get it to hit my forward shields. Come on, take this thing down. God, they tore up my back shields. A-wing. And then the tier 4 X-wing, last one. Get behind it, slow it down. What I mean by it is slowing my ship down. Ba-boom! See if we got any. Nope. Didn't get any loot out of it. Just got a couple thousand credits, which is fine. But as you can tell here, the doozy on my rear shield or my rear armor damaged my armor. Shields are good. I think the damage that I'm capable of is good. B-wing. I know I got something out of there. Yeah, little engine. Level 2. That's a not good engine. That was a bad drop. So one thing we used to joke around about is like how far do the lasers travel? Do they go just infinite? Like, and if they did, would this be like bad? randomly rain fire down on a planet. But hey, you know, we were kids. Here we go. So I got a couple more. Capacitor here, level 8. I think that's too high level for me. Way too low level. We got yeah, we got a couple pieces of gear, a decent, you know, a weapon. Don't know if it's decent. So then what we can do is we can actually, I think there's an ability to hyper home. Home port. That'll take us back to where we launched out of. Put the old joystick away. All right, back to the home planet of Rory. Usually there's a junk dealer, but maybe not over here. Sell components. We can see what we got going on here. For the few items that we got, you know, 9,000. So there you go. They were okay. Turned on the personal light. Let's go. Expertise. Not expertise. Profession. Space. There we are. So, we are a couple 100,000 away to get level 8 equipment certification. So the thing that we had just unlocked, or we just looted, we'd be able to use here. Pull it up here. Level 2, so level 8. See here. Capacitor is at 959 and recharge rate of 34. But the big thing to look at is mass, how heavy it is. 29,000. So let's see what we're currently rocking in the old Jedi Starfighter. As a capacitor here. Bam. So we have, this is what's loaded. We have a mass of 6,000 recharge rate. And if we compare it, now this is probably overloaded, so let's unload that real quick. Load it back in there. These are its base stats. There we go. 11, so this says more energy. Way less mass. Reactor energy drain. Less energy drain. Has less armor hit points, but that's not a big deal. That's only if our shields and armor break down, which usually if that happens, you're kind of dead anyway. 6,000 mass. Recharge rate, we're going to keep it. So we can sell the other one. What do we have for weapon? New weapon we got. Not nearly as good. Way better on the mass. Let's see what our second weapon is here. Compared to it. The mass. Again. We can sell that. We did get a new engine, right? Engine. We have a couple engines. So. YPR. That's how well you can maneuver. We want high art YPR, which these YPRs are lower, so that means you'd be more sluggish flying around. Mass again. Now this is a bad engine because it's super heavy when you can compare it to these right here. Engine top speed. So this engine here is as fast, just doesn't maneuver as good, but a whole heck of a lot less mass. But mass right now in this ship, we're not really too worried about it. And then we'll look at this guy here. Mass 1000. But look at that engine top rate speed. 53. That's a bad one. Did we get a new reactor? We did get a new reactor. Reactors are usually pretty heavy. This mass here is 7,800, which actually isn't too bad. When you compare it to this guy here, that's 46,000. You know, my total mass is only 90,000 in this ship. That's pretty bad for this ship, at least. If we had like a big gunboat, like a Millennium Falcon type, you know, and we were just gonna kind of start loading it up with just not like some gear that just didn't really matter. We just wanted to fly it, then we could throw that in there. Droid interface, I think we had gotten to. And these are big because these are how fast you can do your droid commands. So this one here, 13 speed, that's pretty good. I mean, it's not great, but when you compare it to what we have speed-wise, it's better. Lower the better. Mass 19,000 versus 2,600. That's obviously better there. This one drains a lot more reactor, so it takes a lot more on the reactor. This one doesn't, so that one's better. And again, the armoring's the same. So all in all, because of the mass, we'll just go ahead and sell that too. No extra booster. Yep. So we can go right back over. So back when the guild was up and we were doing stuff, we had like a place where we'd put all of our excess space gear, and then allow the people in the guild to pick it up and use it, kind of like a rental system. But we're just gonna go ahead and sell all of it. Make some moolah. And this should go in the bank account. Bank account was at 0. That's how much money we had in cash. So I made 36,000. I mean, that was a little bit more than what we just put into our house. So we know that we're good for the house rent. Here's our original lightsaber crafted looking like Anakin's. Here's my current lightsaber again, looking like Anakin's. Do I have bought some of the end game ships that I can't use yet? Do I have a crafting kit? More saber crystals. You can change the way the lightsaber looks. You have a cybernetic arm that you can attach if you wanted to. There's a black Jedi Knight robe, which is kind of what I'm currently equipped with. Meditation crystal. Yeah, I must not have a crafting. Now, why is that still there? Huh. I must have bought it. Oh well. Well, Can't really do what I was gonna do, but well, that's it for now, y'all. Nice short little live stream of Star Wars Galaxies. Catch y'all later.